This being on your shoulder, being around your waist, it should be me. Tough Talk Tony Spencer.
Tony Spencer is nothing but a failure.
I will shut you up.
Let's get ready to rumble! Breaking your bones. On a warrior with a code. A champion filling your face with a fist. Maybe you're strong, but you don't stand a chance. Feel the power of a warrior. Fight, 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 fight. Let's get ready to rumble! Fight, 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 fight.
I've been getting my ass handed to me for the last month, and it's because of Adam Nestle. And I'm getting tired of waiting for a goddamn answer as to why. So I'm not gonna leave your ring, Adam Nestle, until you get your little ass to this ring and explain to me what the f is your problem.
Derek Simonetti is demanding answers, and there is the only man who can give them to him. But the question remains, is he going to be willing to?
Derek, I don't understand what you're talking about. No, f you and f that explanation. Get your f out of my face!
Oh, things escalated quickly.
I don't want to tell you anything I don't want to. And shame on you. Shame on you, Derek, for not knowing why. That's your own fault. That is ignorant. That is very stupid of you that you can't figure it out on your own. You want to make a big mess?
Oh, no. I'm not gonna let you talk another word. I'm getting real sick and tired at the fact that not only did you steal PZW out from under me, but you keep coming up with some excuse as to what I did wrong, all right? I didn't do anything wrong. If anything, you did wrong. I had to clean up your mess when you got hurt. I had to pick up the ball you dropped. I had to take care of business that you left behind. So if you got a problem with the way I did it, why don't you tell me to my face?
I got a problem with you right now. The mess I left behind. The mess I left. You want a mess? I'll give it to you. You, sir, wrote your own death warrant. Ladies and gentlemen, my favorite people in the world right now are going to come out. You're going to have a little match, Derek, and hopefully you learn a lesson. And if you don't, I guess I'm just going to have to teach you myself. Ladies and gentlemen, Derek Simonetti will now face John Wilson.
Oh yeah, this sounds fair. Take a guy who's in his street clothes, still contemplating the idea of retirement. Let's put him in a match with the big red giant, John Wilson. And taking absolutely nothing away from John Wilson, this guy is a beast and a hell of a competitor. But this has bad written all over him. And Derek Simonetti going right after KM Cash is trying to get into the ring, and John Wilson blindsides him from behind. Stiff shots to the back of the head and a kick in the spine. Derek Simonetti, no doubt, still feeling the effects of Malcolm Xavier and John Wilson's previous beatings. And Derek Simonetti is lawn darted across the ring. He landed real hard on his hip. That can't be good for your hip. I think he's going to go for it again. And Derek Simonetti breaking ring-to-ring distance records thanks to John Wilson. And Derek fighting back. Oh, for a big clothesline, and it's ducked, and he's got him in a bear hug. John Wilson really taking advantage of Derek Simonetti's bad back. And like we've speculated before, Derek Simonetti doesn't seem to be in good cardiovascular conditioning since he did plan to retire before this mess started. I really wish Owen Cash was here. It's kind of weird doing this all by myself. Adam Nestle at the top of the program exchanging words. And what is that monkey doing on the apron? Big elbow to the solar plexus, and that's not the solar plexus. Elbow to the neck, there we go. Elbow, 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 and he continuously hits him in the back of the neck with elbows. Off the ropes, and a big clothesline by Derek Simonetti puts the Jolly Ginger on the mat. Derek Simonetti fighting for dear life in a match that he didn't know he was going to have. Flying splash in the corner, and he smashes his head off the turnbuckle post. Did you see that? And a spear in the corner to the injured back of Derek Simonetti. No, 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 not this. Come on, not this. We know what's next, ladies and gentlemen. Big gun stinger by John Wilson, and that's got to be it. Stay down, Derek.
Your winner, John Wilson!
Derek Simonetti's win-loss record not looking too great as of late, but I really don't think he knows or cares, to be honest with you. But that's not going to be the only match we see tonight, because tonight, in our main event after this commercial break, Tommy Corbin defends the PZW Championship against Tony Spencer. More on that. Wait. Oh, I am getting somebody? Who? Oh, you've got to be kidding me. When 15 minutes is not enough for you, go to the brand new interactive PZWrestling.com. Catch up on episodes you may have missed, check out exclusive photos and videos on our Facebook, and join in on the conversation on Twitter and get a free DVD. For all that and much more, follow us on Twitter, like us on Facebook, and subscribe to our YouTube channel, PZWrestling.com. It's a .com.
Hey, man, you look beat.
I feel beat.
Well, hey, Derek, I just want to say, I'm sorry I didn't go out there with you today. I'm sorry I didn't go out there.
Stevie, listen. I've been doing this a long time, okay? I have a feeling I know why you weren't out there, and that's okay. Because sometimes the big boy got to make his decision, take his beatings on his own. If there's one thing I hope I've taught you over this time, is that, you know, sometimes you got to take a beating to fight for what you believe in, but every time I look in the mirror, I don't recognize that face. Steven, when I wrestled your brother last season, I left it all in the ring. I knew that was it. I made the decision once that bell rang that I was going to hang him up. And now I'm forced to fight a war that's not mine. This isn't my war, Steven. That's why when I look in this mirror, I don't see me. I see a shell of what I used to be. Live the rest of your life knowing that you got lucky. By the time I was your age, I had already lived 1,000 lifetimes. I'm 24 years old. I'm a broken heap. And it's, I don't know, Steven. I just don't know. Take care of yourself.
This is Joe Cole, king of all wrestling commentary, sitting side by side with my...
Brandon White! Hey, Joey, how you doing? I used to have an invisible friend named Joey. You're much better than him.
Is it because I'm visible?
What?
You're not going to hurt me, are you?
Hey, look, it's Tommy Corbin. I like him.
I like him too. Tommy Corbin is our PZW Heavyweight Champion, and this match is about to get underway. You're from Undercard Warriors, right?
No, I'm from the basement.
Right.
But I do like Undercard Warriors.
And Tommy Corbin punking out Tony Spencer like a bitch. And the t-shirt comes sailing back into the ring. I apologize to the people listening. I am a little uncomfortable. You do kind of scare me, Brandon.
Don't worry. They told me to keep a proximity of 3 feet or more away from all humans.
All right, we can. I guess I can deal with that as long as. Have you ever done color commentary before, Brandon?
I've done lots of things with colors.
All right. You know what?
Look at the Roman Greco hold that Tony Spencer's got on Tommy Corbin. He's putting him down on the mat. Watch your shoulders, or it could be a pinfall.
Wait a minute. What?
Tommy's coming back with a set of strength of his own. He could put Tony's shoulders down on the mat.
And that would be a pinfall.
Correct.
I'm actually kind of surprised that. All right, this probably won't be as bad as I thought. Greco-Roman knuckle lock continues.
Almost a pinfall there, Joey. Both these men look even in strength.
And these two are really giving it to us. These guys, I have never seen a more evenly matched test of strength. And Tommy Corbin with some fancy spinning around to the back and into a headlock. Oh. Shot in the solar plexus. That's where the solar plexus are.
He didn't go down, Joey. What's he gonna do?
He's gonna try it again.
Come on.
Tommy Corbin getting frustrated. Tony Spencer off the ropes.
Oh, here it comes. Oh my God!
Up and over on Tony Spencer, out to the floor.
He just made him look like a fool. And now the fans are really giving it to him. Just like I gave it to that dog yesterday.
But, Tommy Corbin got him by the hair and raked across the top rope. Tommy Corbin down on the mat. Tony Spencer trying to and what is this guy doing? What is Adam Nestle doing at ringside?
He gives me checks.
He does give you checks. They give you checks on Undercard Warriors?
Most of the time it just says, I owe you. I don't really know what that means, but people said it's okay.
It's probably some legal jargon. Tony Spencer, big leg drop on his butt, dragging his ass across the ring like a dog.
Did you say dog?
I did say dog.
Where?
What does that mean? Duck under. And back down on his keister across the knee. Do you know what that move's called?
Which one, keister?
I believe it was an atomic drop, and I'm having a little too much fun with this. Body slam. He's down on the mat, and we all know what this means.
This means my favorite move.
The knee drop to Tony Spencer.
He's got it right here.
And a kick out at 2. Tommy Corbin putting Tony Spencer on the top rope. Could we see something spectacular?
He's in trouble now.
I think the last time we saw anybody in this position, it was a top rope German suplex. All right, looks like he's going for a back suplex, and what's this?
Oh my God.
Adam Nestle was holding Tony Spencer's... The fix is in, ladies and gentlemen. We know what the little guy was doing out here.
This can't be good for Tommy. Come on, Tommy. You can do it.
Come on, for everything is holy, not this way. Setting up for Tone Deaf, and it connects. This is ridiculous. Come on.
I do gotta say, that was a very smart victory for Tony Spencer.
You know, I was starting to like you until you said that. Tony Spencer is the new PZW champion, and let's see how it happened. Adam Nestle holding the legs of Tony Spencer so he does not go up and down with that back suplex. I don't know why he did that. It was academic. Adam Nestle has handpicked his champion, and his name is Tony Spencer, and he just robbed Tommy Corbin.
You Get him next time, Tommy.